My retainer broke out of nowhere. So, welcome back to all the people who were watching the retainer video. Oh, by the way, I look like I'm going to a party. I am not going anywhere. I just got all dressed up for no reason. Well, for you guys. I got, looking up cute and stuff for you. Just for you guys. But anyways, got the hair out. So anyways, today I'm doing a update. It broke the Saturday, but the Friday night I was up and I fell asleep and I went to go brush my teeth, and then I put my retainers in. When I put it in, it felt weird when I put them in. I was like, they're so tight. So I was like, well, they're always tight. That's what you said. Anyways, I put them in and I took them out and I put them back in. So I hopped in the bed and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to sleep. So I'm going to sleeping beauty. And I was in bed literally all day. I didn't do nothing. It was a bummy Saturday. And I don't know, I just had a bummy day. I just relaxed in bed and called it a day. There's really nothing to do. So anyways, shoot. So the Saturday I woke up, I was in bed. I didn't get up and do anything. I didn't even brush my teeth yet. That's how bad it was. I was like in the afternoon. I kept falling asleep on top of it. So I was like, I must be really tired. So I literally slept all day, and I woke up and I was like, around like 4. So I was like, it's time for me to get up. So I was like, I'm gonna get up, and was it 3? It was like 2 or 3. I can't remember. Got up and went to go brush my teeth, and I brushed my retainer, and I'm drying them off in my room. And I'm looking at them because I don't really inspect them every day. I look at them like maybe once a week or so, or when I go to work and I'm like wiping out the water out of it when I wash it off. But I don't inspect them as often as I probably should. But anywho, I took them out, dry them off, whatever, whole da-di-da, and I'm drying them off and I see a little crack. I'm like, this is new. I've never seen this before. And there's like a bunch of them. So I push it and it cracked. And I was like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't do that. So all the little lines I saw in it was cracks, and I was like, oh my god. And I was like panicking. I was like, oh my god, it's a Saturday, what am I gonna do? I can't call my dentist or my ortho because it's Saturday. They close Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'm like, oh my god, what the hell am I gonna do? So I'm upset because like these are brand new retainers. They're 2 months old. Why are they breaking? So oh my gosh, it's so depressing and sad. I was so bummed. So I text them. I sent a long ass paragraph to them telling them I'm really upset. I'm unhappy with my retainers. So and plus the bottom one had like, I guess it's something from the stone. I don't know what it was. When they molded it, whatever, I got it like that. It was like something stuck in it, and I tried to brush it out, scrape it out, whatever. And my next visit was supposed to be when I get them cleaned, so they could take it out. So I'm sitting there and I'm texting my ortho, and I'm like really upset. I'm not happy with these retainers. They broke already. Like that's not supposed to happen. They're only like 2 months old. Blah 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 blah. So my friend has he had retainers because his broke. He only has one left and he just want to pay for it. So his broke, and I was just like, I called him. I'm like, hey, my retainer broke. I'm really sad. I'm really bummed. I don't know what to do. And he was just like, oh, that's what happened to mine. And he was telling me what happened with his and whatever, blah blah blah. So I was just like, oh, I'm glad it happened now and not later, but I'm like really worried that they're gonna make me pay for their retainers. And they are pricey. They can go up to $500. They can go up to $500 if you don't have insurance. And I don't have insurance from my mouth, so I don't want to pay for anything. So I'm tight about it. So he's just like, oh, hopefully they'll, give it to you for free and whatever. And I'm like, I hope so, because I'm gonna be mad as hell if I have to go up there and pay for these and I just got them. I'm gonna be mad. Just paid off my braces. I don't want to have to pay for anything else. I'm mad. I'm not mad in the moment. I'm gonna be mad if I get there and I have to pay for it, because I'm gonna be cut the fuck out. So really nice person, but if you push me to that limit, I will go off on you. Don't push me. I will go off on you. So I was just really bummed. But anyways, my day went on and I was hanging out with some friends, and la-di-da. Monday rolls around and I got a text from my my dentist, and they're like, oh, come in. So they're like, come in at 2 o'clock and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, cool, bet, fine. Well, not really cool, bet, fine. I had to let my boss know, like, hey, my retainer broke, I gotta go get them fixed. So she's just like, okay, that's fine. I had to leave her 3 hours early, and I was like annoyed because I'm like, I'm missing my money because of y'all. They don't make no sense. Because I don't want to lose my hours from work. So I went there and I spoke to them, and they're like, okay, they'll mold me for a new one and whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I didn't even think to ask the question, do I gotta pay for it? Because I'm just like, I don't expect to pay for this because I'm gonna come back and you're gonna give it to me. So I didn't ask the question. So I did ask them if I could keep the first retainer that I have, well, the one that I have, and I asked them if I could keep the one that I have now, and they were like, oh, no, unfortunately we have to send it back to the lab for whatever reason. I'm like, man, that'd be cool if I could have 2 retainers, because like one could be my traveling one, well, the top one, but because the bottom one was fine. So they're like, no, unfortunately we gotta send it back to the lab. And I'm like, okay, cool, fine, whatever. So then I'm about to leave and set my appointment to come pick up my retainer in the next couple weeks. So I go up to the desk, and the girl is just like, oh, that's gonna be $100. You talking to me? You must be talking to the person behind me, the imaginary person you think you see, because I don't see nobody behind me. Do you? Can't be me, bitch. Could not be me. Could not be me. $100 from who? Who gonna give you $100? Ain't me. So I look at her and I'm like, why didn't nobody tell me I had to pay $100 before I came here? Because if that was the case, I would just push this shit back to next week, or you know, when I mean I had the money, but it's just like, why wouldn't you let me know I have to pay $100? So she's just like, it's just like this in a duck. She has the accent. I don't know how to mimic her accent. She's Spanish, and I didn't want to go on. I didn't want to be mean to her, but I'm just like, why didn't you tell me through the text? Because they were texting me, and I was like, why didn't you tell me I had to pay $100 before I came here? And I didn't even bring my wallet. That's how much I did not think I had to pay for anything. My appointment was supposed to be at 4 o'clock the same day, but they told me to come in at 2 o'clock instead because they wanted to mold me for a new one. So I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. Mold me for a new one. Bet. I was thinking this is supposed to be my next appointment, included with the whatever I paid in the braces, just like a checkup. I didn't think I gotta pay for this shit. So I was just like, why didn't you let me know before I came here? Because I really didn't come in there with anything, like a wallet or nothing. So I told her, I was just like, you know what, I left my wallet in the car, I'll be back. I fucking left. I did not go. I'm kidding, no. I didn't just leave like that. I went back and I paid for it, but like I was upset because no one said anything about a payment. I called my mom and I was like telling my mom, I'm here, and they're like telling me I had to pay $100. No one told me anything. My mom just like, be thankful that you don't have to pay for the retainer itself. And I'm like, well, I don't know if I have to pay for it yet, but they didn't charge me for it yet, so we'll see when I come back. So she was just like, just pay the $100. It's just like going to the doctors, and she was just like, make me feel better about it. I'm just like, the doctor will tell you they're gonna charge you, I think. Well, do they? I don't know how it works with the doctor. I don't really go to the doctor like that. So I was just upset that no one told me ahead of time. Like, even before I made the appointment for that same day, they didn't say, oh, your next appointment is gonna be $100. Because I don't have insurance, I expect you to tell me that shit now. You ain't tell me shit. You ain't tell me nothing. So I was upset about that. But anyways, I paid it, scheduled my next appointment. That should be like in the next couple weeks. And I left, and where did I go afterwards? I think I went to my friend's house, or I went home. I can't remember where I went. But I left and I went home. So the next couple weeks, we'll be finding out about my retainer and see if that one's gonna be Gucci. I'll insert pictures of my retainer being broken and whatnot, so you guys can see my broken retainer. And I did not break them on purpose to get new ones. I don't know, they just look flimsy. I told the doctor they look flimsy, and he was just like, yeah, it could be the material is just too soft or whatever. And I was just like, okay, cool, so it's not my fault. So we'll see in the next couple weeks. Bye guys, make sure you are subscribing to my channel and you are putting the thumbs up on my video and commenting below if you have retainer and you have broken your retainers before. Let a bitch know what happened. Let me know how much you had to pay. Let me know what your doctor did for you, because if you have a shitty doctor then you should probably get a new one. But let me know what happened with your retainer. If you still have your retainer, how long have you been wearing your retainer? Let me know. I'm curious. I want to know about your life. So tell me about your life, since I'm sharing with you. You know, sharing is caring. We're, you know, givers and receivers. Let's share each other's story. That'd be cool. Alright, bye guys. That is the end of this video.